More than 100 rockets fired from Gaza towards Israel. More than 100 rockets were fired Monday from Gaza towards Israel by multiple Palestinian armed groups, Hamas Islamists, who control the blockaded enclave said. The army later sent an update that the rocket fired had continued through the night. Palestinians fired uninterrupted barrages of rockets into Israel, as its military pounded Gaza with airstrikes through the early hours of Tuesday, in a dramatic escalation of clashes in Jerusalem. Explosions shook buildings throughout Gaza and rocket sirens sent Israelis in many southern towns scurrying for shelter overnight. 2 Palestinians were killed and more than 100 wounded in airstrikes, Palestinian officials said. 6 Israelis were wounded by a rocket, medics said. The events were unleashed by Gaza militants firing on the Jerusalem area for the first time since a 2014 war, crossing what Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu called a red line. The upsurge in violence came as Israel celebrated Jerusalem Day, marking its capture of East Jerusalem in the 1967 Arab-Israeli War. The escalation began with confrontations at Al-Aqsa Mosque in the heart of the walled Old City on the compound known to Jews as Temple Mount and to Muslims as the Noble Sanctuary, the most sensitive site in the Israel-Palestinian conflict. The Palestine Red Crescent Society said more than 300 Palestinians were injured in clashes with Israeli police, who fired rubber bullets, stun grenades and tear gas in the compound. Police said 21 officers were hurt in the skirmishes. Although the trouble died down after a few hours, there were other focal points of tension, such as the Sheikh Jarrah neighborhood of East Jerusalem just north of the Old City, where several Palestinian families face eviction from homes claimed by Jewish settlers in a long-running legal case.